Did you know at one time I used to keep bees? You probably didn't, but I had 5 hives. It was a lot of fun, and we're going to learn more about bees and one of the techniques they use today from Amy Vu, who's our residential horticulturist, master gardener coordinator, and bee expert here also.
Yeah.
Wow, you've been doing this for a number of years.
I have been. I've been a beekeeper for about 5 years now.
Wow, isn't it fun?
It's so much fun.
It's a hobby. Yeah.
It's challenging.
Yeah, oh yeah. Do you get much honey from your hives?
I tried to. I usually just give it to my neighbors, you know, so they're not too angry that I have bees in my yard.
Well, that's kind of neat, yeah. Now, we're going to talk about a technique that's used today. I guess all beekeepers use what they call a smoker, and you have one right over there. Now, why don't we pick that up and just take a look at it here and show everybody what it involves. What is a smoker really?
So a smoker is actually a very essential tool that every beekeeper should have if they decide to start beekeeping. There are little parts of it. You've got a fuel chamber, that's where you put the fuel inside of it. There's a guard on the outside.
Mine did not have that when I had a smoker.
Oh, really? So did you burn your hand?
Ancient age.
Yeah, you burned your hand.
But you didn't touch it, you just touched up here.
Yep, so this is called the bellow, and so this is where you actually are oxygenating and pumping out the air so that the smoke can go through.
Now this top is down on top of it like that.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So that is one of the essential items that you have when you're a beekeeper. And cost on something like that is about $30, $40 maybe?
Yeah, depending on the type, depending on the size.
Are there fancy ones?
They are fancy ones, yes, there are.
You could have your name on the side probably. Yeah.
Great.
Now, why produce smoke?
So you really want to produce smoke because bees live in a very dark environment, right? So they can't see, they can't look at each other like we're looking and speak to each other. So the way that they communicate is through pheromones. And so they release pheromones when they're happy, they release pheromones when they're upset. And so really what you're doing is you don't want to upset the bees, and so you smoke the bees so that, it calms them down, and it actually masks that danger alert pheromone.
If I smelled smoke, I'd be alarmed. Okay, let's light this thing off here, see if we can get it going.
Okay,
what do you have in there now?
So right now what I'm using is just basically pine straw. Yep. Yeah. And so you'll want to put a little bit of pine straw at the bottom of it. You can use lots of different things, you know, dry wood clippings, dry grass clippings.
We used to use burlap.
You can use burlap, yep. And so you want to put just a little bit at the bottom. You want to make sure you're not in a really windy area, right?
Just got a little bit of time. So
yep.
let's
so we'll go ahead and light this up, and then you'll place it into...
Without getting burnt.
Without getting burned, you'll put it into it, and you'll start to just pump it a couple of times.
Okay.
Now, once it starts to light, and once you start to see a few flames, you'll go ahead and put some more pine.
Show us what you're going to do with it now.
Yep, so we'll close it up, and then we'll...
I can smell it. So where do you put the smoke?
Yep, you'll put it right in front of the hive.
Okay, and it goes into the hive, the bees get calm, you can do what you have to do, and then everybody's happy, right?
Everyone's happy. You open it up and hopefully you won't get stung.
Amy, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Now you know what a smoker's used for. Hard to believe, but it actually calms the bees.